part of this video that you're going to see, it happened about a week ago. I got contacted by someone that works for Scribendi, which is an editing and proofreading service. It's actual people. It's not just a computer on the other end. And they contacted me and they're like, hey, let's make a video together. They did not pay me to make this video. They did give me a code that I can share with you so that if you look at the end of the video, there is the first person who uses this code is going to get 20% off of an order. But they wanted to make it clear that these are my opinions. They didn't pay for this. And so what you hear in this video, these are my opinions. So let's get into it. Okay. Scribendi is it's a service I hadn't heard of before. It's editing and proofreading. It's a company out of Chatham, Ontario, up in Canada. And they thought it might be great if we did a collaboration video where I go through the process of placing an order to have a document I've created, edited, and proofread by someone up at Scribendi. And so I can show you what it's like and review what the process is like. So we're going to do this in two parts. I am going to record what I'm doing today. And then when I get everything back, I'm going to talk about what that's like. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen over to the Scribendi website. It's www.scribendi.com. And like it says here, editing and proofreading services for English documents. As I've talked to them, and I've sent them several emails to learn about the service, they say one of the most common things that people ask for from them is help looking over academic articles and like dissertations and theses, something that a college student on the graduate level is going to be doing for sure. But also people who are writing fiction. They might want someone to look over their manuscript or something. So they provide quality services to improve quality of our clients' work and work with high quality editors. They say that they're familiar with all sorts of different citation styles, APA, Chicago, Harvard. So if that's the kind of research you're doing, and then they got lots of good information about the team there at Scribendi. So they said what you can actually do is I'm gonna send in a personal document. I'm a college professor, and I thought it might be great if I send in my CV, have someone look at it, my curriculum vitae, which is kind of like an academic resume. Okay, so they said if you're sending in something that is less than 1,000 words, you should be able to get a kind of like an introductory free option. So here it is, updated January 2019. And there are, wait for it, it's thinking, 970 words. Okay, now I know. $970. Okay. Calculate quote. All right. If I want to rush on this, it can they can get to me really quickly. So this is what it looks like. If you want something done fast, like 4 hours, you can obviously pay more, and they can do that. They've got options for 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, and if you got a little bit of time, you wait a week. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click order now and see what this looks like. Okay, so it's going to give you the option, of course, to upload your document, enter a title, versions, editor code, and go through process. Okay, let's do this. All right, that was fast upload. It's also a small Word doc, so it should be fast. I get to put in title, which I need to do. I get to put in which version of English I use. Yeah, let's do that. I've got Grammarly turned on here, so you can see it's got suggestions. Grammarly's good. Okay. All right. So this would be $30.42 to wait a week and have someone look over the document and proceed to checkout. Okay, so I'm going to back out of this because I got instructions on how to go about getting a free sample. It says I should have an option for a free sample. Oh, here it is. Ha. Get a free sample. Try before you buy. Okay, this is important. You probably saw this before I did. Okay, so I created my account. I went to personal, which is what, like, a resume would go under, and get free sample. So this is something you can try as well. All right. So I've clicked under get a free sample. Free sample. Edit personal, completed within a week. $0. Okay. That sounds awesome. And now it's updated what I did before to show that would be free. So that's pretty awesome. If you are interested in doing this, several times, and you don't just have one document, this is a good idea. The instructions I was given is the free document needs to be under 1,000 words, and that's why that was important. I had a document under that. So I'm going to go and proceed to the checkout. They're not asking for any billing information because this is free, so no payment is required. I accept that. I continue. And I'm going to go ahead and click complete my order. Okay, so I get a confirmation. And I got an email confirming that they've received it. And I can track its progress. So I think I'm going to check back in a week and see how this works out. Again, I give them a little bit of instruction. All you had to do to get the free of charge was look at the top of the page and look for that option. So that's cool. So we're going to check back in a week and see what this looks like. Okay, we're back. So it's been about a week. I got an email saying that the document I submitted for Scribendi has been completed, and so I checked. It says that everything is ready to go, and I can just open up the document. In fact, I got a second email saying, "Hey, why'd you wait so long to open this up?" Because I was trying to make sure I could record and talk about things with you. I'm in. All right, so let me go ahead and transition over. Okay, so here's what I submitted. It's my curriculum vitae, free sample edit. It says 970 words, and I got it back on Friday. So it was maybe just under a week from when I submitted it. So let's go and pick up the order. All right, so now complete your edit. Get your full document edited now. Click on the button to receive a free quote instantly. So complete my edit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on this this will show me my receipt. This will show me clean and tracked. Let's go ahead and look at tracked. Oh, okay, so here at the bottom, so I can see kind of the receipt information, what I ordered, how long it took to get it. I can see a receipt of what I submitted, the 2 different versions of the document, and then it says, thank you for considering Scribendi for future editing. View your CD and edited with particular focus on formatting, consistency throughout, punctuation, and redundancy. I recommend you not use etc. in this document, and instead either end the list or say something like and more to finish the thought more formally. Okay? I also recommend that you consider putting your teaching experience ahead of education, as the way your dissertation and doctorate information will still be on the first page, but your earlier education will not be quite as prominent. Please also consider either removing the courses taught section at the end or removing the earlier listings of those courses in the teaching experience section so the information is not duplicated. If you're satisfied with my work and choose to place an order with Scribendi in the future, you may request me by typing EM 1599 in the notes. Thank you and good luck. All right, nice. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. All right, here we go. So they've made revisions, they've gone throughout the document and made some suggestions. This is a really good value for just a free sample for something. Very good. Very good information. There are there's notes on the side. Or sorry, I put that on the side, but they have notes that you can open up and you can see it tracks everything so that you can see what was changed. All right. I'm definitely going to take some time to dig through the suggestions they made in addition to what I just talked about. Okay, so let's talk about this real fast. I think if you just want to get a taste of what it's like to have a professional editor look over your work, this is a great entry point. Like we talked about earlier in the video, it shows how to go through and get your free document under 1,000 words. And they definitely spend some quality time looking over all of your documents to give you some good information. They give you follow-up comments. It's pretty good. But like I said, like we looked at here, you could end up spending a good amount of money, but if that's something that's worth it to you, that's incredibly valuable. Now, one thing they did give me was a code. They gave me a code. And the code is read, write, and cite 20, which will give you, the first person who uses this, 20% discount. This is going to expire in July, so if no one's used it by then and you come across this, you can check that out. But it's read, write, and cite. I'll put it up on the screen. Read, write, and cite 20. That'll save you 20% if you place an order with Scribendi. Again, I just want to make it clear, they didn't pay me to do this. They just said, hey, we think this is something that your audience might benefit from knowing. And it gave me an experience to become aware of it as well. So thank you, Scribendi, for contacting me about this. And I hope this helps you, whoever's watching this, to kind of get a feel for how this works. This is not a super inexpensive process, but again, you're getting a professional editing service to look over your work, and you can have it turned around in just a few hours if that's something that you need. So let's say you're trying to get a resume ready. to apply for a really important job. Maybe you're working on something important like a college entrance essay. You're applying for a graduate school, or maybe something bigger, much longer. You need help proofreading a thesis, a dissertation. They're aware of different citation styles, and maybe you're writing a book. Upwards of, like it shows here, 65,000 words, which that could cover length of a novel, just about, depending on how long you made it. And they give them a week and they'll turn it around and they'll give you really good details. And just like what I went through, it's going to be thoughtful stuff, really, really detailed. So I think if this is important to you, this is something probably worth checking out. So again, you can use that code if you're the first person to get to it. And I hope this is helpful to you. So thank you for watching this. If you like review videos like these, please let me know. Because as other people contact me, it'll give me an idea whether this is something that's valuable to you, for me to review a service like this and share it with you. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I'm Dr. Jacob Lauritzen. This has been Read, Write, and Cite, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.